Hey guys, so recently I updated my Yuel Beast Mobius build I did back in 2021, which at the time rocked a 5900X and an RTX 3080 Strix by Asus. Fast forward 2 years now in 2023, I've swapped out for an i5 13600K and RTX 3080 Founders Edition as a pure gaming rig. It's a mini ITX and I honestly don't need it to have the best of the best, like a 4090 or an i9 CPU. It just needs to be decent to hold high settings in modern games while staying cool under just a single beefy 240 radiator like the Black Ice Nemesis from Hardware Labs. So you might be wondering why I changed the 3080 Strix to a 3080 FE. Well, the 3080 FE has a shorter PCB, thus allowing me to use a shorter and, in my opinion, the better looking water block. But more importantly, the shorter GPU gives me more room to fit the thicker 54mm GTX 240 radiator by Hardware Labs for lower temps rather than the 40mm PE240 by EK that I was using. This is actually one of my favorite cases and I wanted to do a final form of it, not just as a gaming rig for the next few years, but it's also going to serve as an art piece that's not my main rig, so I decided to really fancy it up because I won't be changing it for a long while. Other components include the Asus B660i gaming Wi-Fi motherboard, 32GB of Corsair Vengeance DDR5 clocked at 6400MHz CL32, a 2TB Samsung 980 Pro as the only single drive for the system, an EK FLT120 with a D5 pump, EK Magnitude CPU water block, EK All Metal Black Special Edition water block for the RTX 3080 FE, EK gold fittings and Corsair satin black 14mm hardline tubes for the color theme, two Noctua NF 12x25 chroma black fans, all powered by Corsair's RMX 850W power supply. And finally, the custom cables on this newer build were made by GS Customs with all black sleeving and black cable combs. I'm also not a fan of RGB, so I purposely removed all the LED strips from all the components that come with it, as well as picking up a non-RGB RAM kit. Having less cables is the goal. Keeping it classy with a clean, elegant black and gold theme, not going for that bright lights raving gamer theme. There were also extra parts that I had designed to give the entire build more personalization, such as a brass plate with my logo and brass themes for the radiator. Some of the parts like brass screws and nuts as well as the power supply were still left installed in the case from the previous version. And the front fan grill is by MNPC Tech. Not much new information here since these are using parts that have already been out and plenty of reviews and benchmarks. So let's enjoy the build, and all the parts will be linked down below.